Biphasic liquid dosage forms. So here biphasic means bi means two. That is, there are two phases. So how we are going to define means biphasic liquid dosage form? It is a dosage form which contain two distinct phases. Means it contains two separate phases or two distinct phases, in which one of the phase is liquid phase and another is solid phase, or sometimes it may be liquid phase. So in which one phase acts as a continuous phase or external phase, and another acts as a internal phase or dispersed phase. So these are heterogeneous systems used for oral or external use. For example, sometimes water acts as continuous phase, in which the solid is going to disperse. So suppose water is present outside, that is as continuous phase, and solid particles are dispersed in the water, and they are act as internal phase or dispersed phase. Internal phase or dispersed phase. Sometimes both are liquids, that is the external phase and the internal phase both are liquid. Sometimes see uh, in the internal phase is present as in the form of globules, that is liquid globules, and they are present in the internal phase, and the external phase is also liquid which is surrounding the internal phase. So this is what the basic definition of biphasic liquid dosage forms. Suspensions. So the suspension is defined as it is a type of liquid dosage form in which the fine solid particles of the drug are dispersed throughout the liquid medium. These particles are not dissolved, making the solution heterogeneous. Suspensions are used when the drug is not soluble enough to form a solution, or when a liquid form is preferred for easy administration in case of children and elderly people. Advantages of suspensions. So there are various advantages of suspensions are there. Let us discuss one by one. The insoluble drugs can be administered in the liquid form. So the drugs which are not soluble in the form in the liquid, which can be administered easily in the form of suspensions. And then the second advantage is it is very easy to swallow, especially in case of children and elderly people. It is very easy to administer. And suspensions allow for the administration of larger doses. So we can administer the larger doses of the drugs, which is not possible with the tablet as well as in the capsule. And the drugs having unpleasant taste or bad taste can be administered by adding a sweetening agents. So it is possible in case of suspensions. And the bad smell can be masked by adding a flavoring agent. And it offers flexibility in dosing. So we can administer the larger doses. And it can improve the stability of certain drugs that may degrade in solution but remain stable when suspended. So there are some category of the drugs are there which can get degraded when mixed with the solution, or when formulated in the form of solution, but remain stable when they are suspended in the suitable liquid form or solvent system. Then the absorption rate of the drugs in suspension can be controlled. So the absorption rate of the drugs can be controlled through the suspension formulation, which in case helps in achieving the desired therapeutic effect. So we have, if we have the control over the absorption rate, then we can get the desired therapeutic effects that is possible with the suspensions. Disadvantages of suspensions. Sometimes it leads to sedimentation, where the suspended particles settle at the bottom, leading to a uneven distribution. So the active ingredient get uneven distribution, or it is not homogeneously distributed throughout the liquid medium. This result in dosage inconsistency, or we cannot get the uniform dosage. So this will affect the efficacy and safety of the medication. Another disadvantage is the stability of the suspended particles, which can be get affected by various factors such as temperature change, pH alterations, and exposure to light, finally leading to degradation of the active ingredient. Suspensions require shaking each and every time before the administration of the drug, because the For to achieve the uniform distribution of the solid particles, it is necessary to shake the suspension bottle before the administration of the dosage form or drug. The formulation of suspensions is also challenging because it requires careful selection of the suspending agents and as well as preservatives to maintain the stability and to prevent the microbial growth.